Hey crystals, welcome and welcome back to this channel. If you are new here, hi, I am Damsey and you're most welcome to this crystal amazing community where we talk all things lifestyle, beauty, mindset and femininity. Okay, so everything about lifestyle is pretty much what this channel is about. So if you love topics like this and you enjoy topics like this, please consider subscribing to my channel. So the reason why I'm so happy in today's episode, guys, is because I am doing one of my favorite videos to do on YouTube, which is a product review video. And this is not just any product, guys, it is perfumes. Okay, so recently I've been collecting a bunch of affordable perfumes for, the work in progress ladies and gentlemen, but mostly the ladies because I'm lady. So yeah, I collect perfumes that are, specifically for women, and I review them on this channel because it is what I love to do. So in today's video, I am going to be reviewing some interesting Middle Eastern perfumes, really interesting perfumes in the market that I feel you need to check out, especially if you are a fan of the notes of this perfume. So as I dive right into the video, I am going to be showing you guys the respective notes, top notes, middle notes, base notes of each perfume to aid in your purchase of this perfume if you're going to consider buying it. Okay, so without any further ado, let's get right into it. So the very first perfume that I have with me here is from Fragrance World, and it is the Ard de Perfume for women. So this perfume has a very interesting fragrance. Interesting in the sense that I find it quite... Okay, hold on. I'm just going to spray right here. There's something fresh, clean, youthful, adventurous, playful, feminine, and yet elegant about this perfume. Like, those are the best words that describes this perfume. Youthful, fun, elegant, playful, feminine, sexy, and elegant, especially elegant. I mean, it comes out and it's not too overwhelming. Like, it's one of those perfumes that is just really feminine and yet mature. Like, it's not overpowering in any way. Okay, starting to settle. Oh my goodness, I wish you guys can just smell this perfume. Okay, this perfume is really, really good. So it reminds me of that divine feminine woman who is really humble and subtle, kind of low-key, but you can almost tell by looking at her that this woman, the way she composes herself, like the way she carries herself with such grace and beauty and confidence, she is worth a ton of money. She is worth like millions and millions of dollars. Like, this is not a woman you would joke with. That's just how this perfume smells. It feels so low-key, and yet it carries a lot of power, like a lot of feminine power. This is a perfume that I see myself wearing to places like, the office. I see myself wearing this on a dinner date. I see myself wearing this in public spaces like public events. I see myself wearing it for a friendly date or like girls brunch or girls night out and a romantic date, because it's so, it just screams class, it screams elegance, it screams grace. Like, everything that a divine feminine woman should be is exactly what this perfume is. It makes me feel like I have arrived in the realm of money because it's so... Oh, no. It's so good. So one of my major pros about this perfume is the bottle design. So let's take a moment to appreciate this work of art. Like, I just love the elegance of this bottle. I am obsessed with how elegant and how beautiful and classy, like you can show, because this is a bottle that kind of stands out. It looks simple in a way, but it's like the little details about it that makes it really stand out. Starting from the rose gold cap, and like this little details on it. I don't know if you guys can see that. Like it has this little carved in details on it. It's rose gold. The bottle is not particularly clear white. It has a hint of rose gold to it. The content, the perfume content itself is kind of rose gold. So everything just it screams feminine luxury, and the font on it is just really simple and elegant. Like everything about this just screams class, and that is kind of my vibe these days. So it just feels, you know, like a grown woman kind of design, if that makes any sense. So my second pro about this perfume is that it lasts for a decent amount of hours. Okay, despite the fact that it is not loud. Like when I spray it, it's not like one of those perfumes that greets you with an overwhelming sense of alcohol scent. It's like this loud, sweet smell that comes out, and it's not overwhelming. Like you can see how I even took my nose close to it, because I have a very sensitive nose, and I usually don't take my nose close to fragrance when I just spray them, because like the ones that have alcohol, they can be quite choking at first. But this is not like that. This is it just comes out with this really subtle and yet loud scent. So I really love that about this perfume. It surprises me how the perfume has such longevity for a fragrance as subtle and as floral, like quite floral. So another pro about this perfume, the summer period, this perfume actually lasts between 5 to 6 hours. And that's for the summer period. I imagine during the winter times, it's definitely going to last longer. So that's quite good for its price and for its size. This is not really a pro, but I'll say that this makes for the perfect gift for that lady friend, or perhaps a girlfriend if you're a guy watching this, or a female friend who you know is really working on herself, and she's working to upgrade her mentality, she's working to upgrade her income, she's working to get into her era of rich girl, like that rich girl era, and she's working on her mannerism. If you know such a girl in your life, I can't imagine a more complimenting gift, a more complimenting fragrance for such an intentional lady as this fragrance. This fragrance just says it all. Ideal the perfume for women. So moving on to the cons. So I really thought about this, guys, and I really don't ever have a con for all the perfumes that I've reviewed on this channel. So this particular perfume actually really passes the test. But the only major issue I have with it is that, guys, if you have this perfume, you have to be extra careful how you lift it, because it has, so this cap, right, it doesn't hold at all. Like the cap is not secure at all. It comes off really easy. I don't know if you see, it doesn't really stay. So okay, in this video, for this review, I am going to be doing two kinds of rating here. So I'm going to have the unbiased, general quality rating, like just the rating of the quality of the product itself. Then I'm going to give a rating of my own personal taste of the product. So for the unbiased general rating that I'll be giving this product, I'll be giving it a 9 over 10. 9 over 10 because, I mean, look at the design is so simple and yet elegant. Anyone that knows me knows that part of my design philosophy is less is more, and I'm quite minimalistic as well. So I really don't like the stuff that are really obvious, the things that are kind of, spotlight perfect kind of. So this is just exactly my vibe. in terms of the design of the bottle, even the story of the note. Like, I love the fact that the fragrance just really matches the design of the bottle. I love the fact that, the fragrance itself, it screams femininity, it screams modern girl elegance, divine femininity, and the bottle just embodies those qualities. It just goes a long way to tell you that whoever created this, like the design concepts and everything, really put a lot of thought into it. It just feels like a poem on its own. This is one of those perfumes that when you smell it, you know the kind of people it belongs to. This is not a scent, this is not a fragrance that is suitable for all women. Trust me, like it is a work of art on its own. So 9/10, because I feel it is a design perfection, all in all. So for my personal rating of this perfume, I'm also giving it a 9/10. It would have been a 10/10, but this cap not sticking is kind of a little bit of a red flag, because it means I have to be extra careful with how I carry this around. So yeah, 9/10 for me. The fragrance, everything, I love it. The design, I love it. The meaning, I love it. The font, I love it. Everything, love it. So 9/10. Okay, so the next perfume that I have with me here is the Monsieur Intense Vanille Eau de Parfum. So this is a 100 milliliters worth of products, and yeah, I'm just going to go into the fragrance, right? So it's time for the spray test. Spray it this way, not in the direction of the fan. All right, done that. Oh, this perfume, this fragrance. So this fragrance is a soft, sensual, innocent, and yet mysterious fragrance. Oh my goodness, I love that description. It is soft, it is sensual, it is innocent, and there's something so mysterious about it. Just something about it makes you want to sniff, like keep sniffing deeper and deeper into it, like there's a buried treasure somewhere. I don't know if you've ever, oh my goodness, like it's so inviting, it's compelling almost. It projects a youthful, healthy, juicy, feminine vibe. Like that's just the vibe that I'm getting from this. Like that is a lot for a fragrance, even for me. So I see myself wearing this to pretty much everywhere, friendly dates, wearing it to work, wearing it to a romantic date, also wearing it to class and public events. But I also see myself wearing this more in the winter seasons than the summer seasons, and that's because from using it, like I've used it a couple times, I've worn it out a couple times, and I noticed that it quickly dries down in the summer heat. So if you definitely want to get the best use of this perfume, I feel like the winter time is probably the best time for it, because it is also quite subtle, just like the first one, but it's a bit more subtle. So the things that I love about this perfume is, first of all, it is a feminine scent. Like this is one of those perfumes. I think I saw something online that it is unisex. I don't know why they said it's unisex. Perhaps the only class of male that I feel can use this perfume is maybe like the younger males, the ones that are still boys. The boys from age 13 downwards, perhaps, but I really don't see this being very suitable for a grown-up guy, unless you want to layer it on top of a stronger masculine perfume. But this is actually quite lovely. So I love the fact that it is feminine, and it also gives the vibe of a sweet, soft, feminine girl, like those girls that You know, they don't really look it, like they don't really look the part. But when you draw closer to them, you realize, you see that there's just something about their aura. But like when you observe them closely, you will realize that there is just something about their aura that screams it. Like it screams, she's the it girl. Like those kind of girls, those are the kind of girls I see wearing this perfume. There's a bit of mystery, flirtiness, feminine youthfulness about it. Another thing I love about it is that the cap, it actually locks in. Okay, it locks in quite perfectly. So this to me is definitely a plus, because you know, you see it's quite secure, but I still wouldn't advise that you try it. Another thing I love about this is that it is quite suitable for layering. Like this is something that can, you know, like this is a perfume you can layer on top of a much stronger, louder scent. So this, I would say, is suitable for young girls, like the teenage girls, the girls who are still in school, and even for the mature girls as well. That's the fun part, like the mature girls that are the soft, feminine, sensual, mature girls. So this is a very good perfume for both class of women. The only con that I have about this perfume is that it doesn't last very long. But that's fine because it makes it even more perfect for layering. But it doesn't last very long. I still haven't tried this in winter, but for this summer weather that we're always in this Nigeria, I know that it lasts for around 3 to like 5 hours. And by that I don't mean like the longevity in full. I mean it is louder. Like the perfume is more pronounced within the first 3 to 4 hours of spraying it. And after the 4 hours, the scent kind of dries down. So that's for the summer period. I imagine during the winter periods is going to be louder for at least 4 hours, between 4 to 6 hours at least. So yeah, for the summer period it is loud for just around 3 to 4 hours before it kind of dries down. So yeah, other than that, it is quite good. I really love the scent. So I'm just going to read out some information that was written about this perfume, about the Monsieur Intense Vanille perfume. So it says this perfume announce your arrival without much effort. With this sensational fragrance, it's a floral, woody fragrance infused in exotic gourmand scents, making everyone that wears it stand out with its aroma still trailing after he or she had long left the scene. A very sensual and aromatic scent that everyone who has taste for good perfumes will love. It is also a combination of floral and woody accord from the top, middle, and base notes. So my rating for the actual unbiased quality of this product is the same with my rating of my personal taste in this product. So I'm going to give it an 8 over 10. 8 over 10 only because I wish it lasts a bit longer, and I wish it was maybe a little bit stronger, just so that I could wear just this alone. And it has that vanilla scent. It has that floral vanilla scent. I just love that a lot about this perfume. So yeah, I'll give it an 8 over 10. It's definitely worth the buy. I just wish it lasted a little longer. So yeah, that's it for this perfume. Yay. Okay, so the next perfume that I have with me here is also a Middle Eastern perfume, and it is called I Am the Queen. I really love the name of this perfume. It is also an eau de parfum, and I really love the name of this perfume. It commands so much respect. Like, I am the queen. It's just, I mean, just take a look at this. Just take a look at it. I love the vintage vibe that it's giving, like the bottle it's giving. It's really taking me back to the period of old money royalty, if that makes any sense. When you spray it, it hits you with that oud smell, but it's not like the regular oud. It's not as powerful as the regular oud. It's not so, how do I put it? It doesn't feel so Arabian. It doesn't feel so oudi, if that makes any sense. Like, this is a proper wood smell, and it hits you with a little bit of an alcohol scent as well. So it's that strong. It's really strong. That's why I'm not going to spray it, but like I can just sniff it from the nozzle. So it hits you with that strong woody smell, but in a way that is not too overpowering. It moves almost instantly into a very floral, feminine, and there's a little bit of a fruit that I can detect in between the scent as well. I just love the way it moves. It moves from a very strong woody scent and into a floral scent, and then into like a sweet fruity scent, but very subtle in a way that is not too sweet. This feels like it's taking you on a journey. This perfume just kind of reminds me of a palace. Yeah, it just reminds me of a palace, like how you approach the palace for the first time from outside as an outsider, and like right in front of the door you feel intimidated and you're greeted by all this show of power and strength and force, and then you go in just to meet a very simple royal queen. You know, she's very simple and she's very lovely and she's just really sweet. Like, that's the kind of a vibe that this fragrance is giving me. So it's giving that, you know, really relatable, sweet royal lady who also has some really, like, she has her boundaries intact in a very, very good way that does not come off as offensive to anyone. So I just really love the story. Trust me, I really love it. And the scent, okay, so this is a scent that I see myself wearing to virtually everywhere. I see myself wearing this to the office. I see myself wearing this for a romantic date and a date night. I see myself wearing this to also like a friendly brunch or a friendly date. I also see myself wearing this to maybe class. I see myself wearing this to a public event. One unique thing that I also see and I also observed about this perfume, it's that its longevity in the summertime is quite good. Like, it lasts really, really long. I can't even imagine how long it will last during the winter time. And it makes sense because this is actually the most expensive that I currently own. So this is almost it is almost twice the price of the first two other perfumes, but I got it at a discount. So the price I'm going to be leaving on the screen is the actual price. This is not the price I got it for. So this perfume spans between a period of 8 hours to about 10 hours, and this is for the summertime. So what I mean by that is that it is quite loud between the first 8 to 9 hours that it's being sprayed. So between the first 8 to 9 hours that it is being sprayed. So it's pretty much lasts the whole day, which is really, really good. I also love the fact that the perfume is mature and it's giving that rich auntie vibe. Oh, let me put it this way, rich modern auntie vibe. And the scent does actually announces your presence. It's one of those perfumes that when you come in, it announces your presence before you come in, and when you leave, it leaves your trail behind. Like, it's definitely that scent that follows you like a bodyguard, and even after you leave, it still stays there and represents you for some couple of hours. I don't know. So yeah, this perfume is definitely mature and rich. it makes for the perfect gift for that really powerful, mature woman or female or mother in your life, I feel, because I mean it's suitable for like the powerful and yet loving feminine women. So yeah, one other thing that I love about this perfume, and at first I didn't think that I liked it, because when I first unboxed it I wasn't really feeling it that much. But I mean, to be honest, in terms of quality of the bottle, I wouldn't say that it's the best of quality, but the design is just, it defines the name and the essence of the perfume. This perfume just takes you back to the period of the vintage, majestic Arabian royalty with old money. I'll say that the price is also fair for like the quality that it gives. It's not too, it just hits it right there. Like it just hits it right there. So I want you guys to take a good look of the perfume. A very good look. Yeah, the thing I don't really love so much about this perfume is, again, the cap. It's just like the cap of the Ideal perfume that I showed you guys, the first perfume that I reviewed. The cap doesn't hold the weight, y'all. It doesn't hold the weight. So this is definitely one of those perfumes that you have to be extra careful about. And then, like I said, like the bottle, the glass is not super high quality, so it's not like the best quality, honestly. But then I feel overall like it's quite good, right? So I'll be rating this perfume. What should we rate this perfume in terms of unbiased quality? I'm going to rate it a 7 over 10. 7 over 10 because I feel when you're making a perfume this expensive, something that is 100 milliliters worth of content is definitely a perfume that is going to last for a while. I feel they could have improved more on the quality of the bottle. The design itself is okay, but the quality just doesn't, I feel it doesn't really suit the richness of this perfume. So I feel in that aspect they kind of underperformed. And one of the major things that helps perfumes to sell is the bottle. So why not spend the money and develop a better quality bottle, right? So 7 over 10 for the unbiased quality. So now for my personal rating of this perfume, I will give it an 8 over 10. 8 over 10 again because of the bottle, but I don't really care so much about like the bottle since it's not really something I'll take out. Yeah, but I feel okay, so I'll give it 8.5. Yeah, I'll definitely give it 8.5. 8.5 because I'm not really a fan of strong alcoholic scents, but the good thing I still like about this perfume is that the alcohol in it dries down almost immediately, so the strongness doesn't really stay for a very long time, if that makes any sense. So yeah, that's just the only disadvantage that I see in this perfume. So tell me if you're using any one of these perfumes that I reviewed today. Tell me what your experience has been like, and also comment down below what new perfume you tried this season, and just recommend some things for your girl. Okay, if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to my channel, and of course follow me on my social media channels as well to keep up, to catch up, and to stay in touch with me. So if you have any questions concerning how to get these perfumes, I have a link in my description, so make sure to check the links in my description to purchase these perfumes, anyone that you like, anyone that you'll be purchasing, and also comment below in the comment section which one of these perfumes are you going to be trying this season. Okay, so if you have been a visitor and you're not yet subscribed, what are you doing? Please subscribe to this channel. Okay, subscribe to this channel because there will be more and more perfume reviews to come, and so join the family, and don't forget to turn on my post notification so that you can get notified when I post my next video. See you in the next video. Bye guys.